It's our biggest sale ever. Hi, I'm Steven Sashen from Xero Shoes, and let me cut to the chase. From now through December 10th, during our Black Cyber Thanks Thankwansmaskahsaturversary warehouse clearance and tariff relief sale, you can save between 10 and 70% on all Xero Shoes shoes, boots, sandals, even our do-it-yourself kits. Plus, you can register to win one of 10 $50 Xero Shoes gift certificates. If you want to get started now and save on our natural movement footwear, go to xeroshoes.com/sale. In just a moment, I want to give you some special information about getting the right size of your Xero shoes and about shipping. But first, let me tell you about why we're having our Black Cyber Thanks Thankwansmaskahsaturversary warehouse clearance and tariff relief sale. So the first is just the obvious, the holiday thing. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. It's Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and of course Festivus for the rest of us. So that's one reason. And the second is, well, it's our anniversary. In fact, it's a big one. It's our 10th anniversary. It was 10 years ago when I came up with the idea for Xero Shoes, and my wife Lena said it was a horrible idea and I shouldn't do it. And I said, you're right. And so after she went to bed, I built a website. And we started this business from a corner of a spare bedroom in our house. And now here we are today, having helped hundreds of thousands of people enjoy the freedom, the fun, the benefits of natural movement. So because it's our 10-year anniversary, that's why almost everything is 10% off, or at least 10% off, including our newest products, our Speed Force racing shoe, our Mika, Mika's right there, the Denver, even our Excursion, our waterproof hiking boot, 10% off. The second reason for our sale is a warehouse clearance sale. We have got to make room in our warehouse for all the products we are bringing in 2020, and that's why we've taken some of our favorite products here in the office in particular and dropped the prices dramatically at 70% off. Just $26.99 is our Pacifica. This is our wool blend upper shoe with this silky smooth lining and a nice grippy sole. It's the same sole that's actually on our Prio running fitness everything shoe. I actually went barefoot through the winter in Colorado for 9 years, either barefoot or in sandals. And when we made these, I wanted to see what they were like in the winter. First shoe I wore in 9 years, and man, I just would slide right in and love these. Again, one of the favorite shoes here in the office, so check them out at 70% off. Second favorite shoe here in the office, also because they're just like wearing a pair of slippers. In fact, many people buy them and use them for slippers. Our take on the boat shoe, Boaty McBoat shoe. Same idea, casual canvas upper and really silky smooth lining. We know you're going to love those. Almost 60% off, just $29.99. So check those out. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other things between that 10 and 70% off that you're going to love. We're just trying to get rid of them so we've got room. Third reason for our sale, tariff relief sale. You may have heard that we got hit with import taxes that frankly we were not expecting. Almost $500,000 worth, and there may be another $500,000 that gets applied. We just don't know. So we've reduced the prices on some of our best-selling products, something we've never done before, so that we can bring in the cash to pay for those taxes. Our best-selling shoe, our Prio running fitness everything shoe, select colors, over 40% off, just $49.99. And where is it? Our Terraflex, also one of our best-selling products. Our trail running, hiking everything, select colors of the Terraflex, actually 40% off, just $59.99. So pick those up when they're at prices that we have never offered these at before. Again, just go to xeroshoes.com/sale to get started now. Two quick things, one about getting the right size of your Xero shoes and the other about shipping. When it comes to sizing, if you're new to Xero Shoes, it's simple. Just find the product that you like, and on each product page, there's information about how to pick the right size. Now, sizing is more art than science. I could take 3 people with identical feet, put them in the same shoe, and they'll have 3 different opinions about how that shoe fits. That's why we have a free domestic exchange policy. You can find more about that on our website. If you're not new to Xero Shoes and have purchased things before, then there's special information. We did a resizing project because a lot of people told us some of our shoes were running a little small. So take a look at that information on each product's page, especially to find out if you need to make adjustments based on what you already have. In other words, like the men's Prio, well, if you purchased prior to August 9th, then you're probably going to go down a half a size. If you previously bought a 9.5, now you want to buy a 9 because that's how they've been resized. If you bought after August 9th, then just order what you already have. If you have any questions about getting the right size, just give us a call. We are here to help during this incredible Black Cyber Thanks Thankwansmaskahsaturversary warehouse clearance and tariff relief sale. A quick word about shipping. We actually charge you less money for shipping than it costs for us to ship products. In other words, we lose money on shipping. Is it crazy for me to ask you to help us lose a little bit less during this holiday season? I hope that's okay. For international customers, you're going to see a number of shipping options. You can choose the one that's working for you. For domestic customers, for your first item, you're going to pay just $4.99 or less for shipping and handling, and for each additional item, just another $1.99 per item. Okay, that's all I've got to say about our Black Cyber Thanks Kwanzaa warehouse clearance and tariff relief sale. So go to xeroshoes.com now to start saving on all these incredible products, to register to win one of 10 $50 Xero Shoes gift certificates, because we can't wait to hear what happens when you get a pair of Xero Shoes on your feet or the feet of friends and family and loved ones, so you can all live life feet first this holiday season.